Hi everyone, what is up? Hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Today's video is going to be another Colourpop eyeshadow collection from their Butterfly collection this holiday season. And I am talking about the Flutter palette. I got 3 of them. I'm actually finished reviewing the Gimme Butterflies palette. So if you guys want to see this the review about this palette, it's already on my description box below. So to start, let's go ahead and talk about the packaging, and then after that I'll show you guys what the eyeshadows looks like, swatch it for you, show you how I created this very easy glam makeup look right over here, and then after that I will give you guys my opinion or overall thoughts. So I got my palette at Ulta. I went there last Monday and I think they put it on display like around Sunday or something like that. It actually depends on the store that you're going with, but this is $18 and it is considered as a drugstore product, so you can definitely use your coupon if you have one for this product. And also it comes along with 12 beautiful eyeshadows for 0.90 grams each. So in this palette, you actually have 1 pressed Super Shock eyeshadow and 2 pressed glitters. And I think that's the reason why it costs $18, because usually I think Colourpop eyeshadow palettes are like what, $15 or $16? But $18 is actually not really that bad, especially if you use an Ulta coupon. Most of the time they give you like $3.50% off on, you know, drugstore items, and I think that is such a great deal. Also, this is made in the USA and it is absolutely 100% cruelty free. So let's go ahead and talk about the box packaging first. So this is what it looks like. It looks pretty much the same with the actual packaging. It is very sleek, very tiny. Has this beautiful butterflies. I said it on my previous video and I'm gonna say it again. Butterflies has a special place in my heart because my youngest sister Christine is obsessed with butterflies ever since we were young. I don't know now, but she is that type of person that is like a butterfly with everything. So at the back you can always you can see all of the name of the shades and most of the ingredients, and it clearly states here, guys, that it's not intended for your immediate eye area because, you know, some people will be doing some random shit. So anyway, the actual packaging, the only difference of this one when it comes to the box packaging is that the butterflies, it has a glitter outline and it's like textured, so you can have that like extra feeling of like what? Like you can feel it. And the glitters, it doesn't rub off. So this actually adds like an extra appeal for me because I love anything that is like aesthetically pleasing. So also, do not mind my nails. I know somebody out there might say something about my nails. I forced to take out my acrylics and now I am in pain. So anyway, moving on, that's why they look crazy, but I promise you, my fingers, they are completely sanitized. So this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like when you open it. The eyeshadows are so gorgeous. That is why I can't really resist on this one. Glitter gets me all the time, like all the time. And another thing that I like about this palette is that you have this cream eyeshadow right over here that you can use to set your whole eye area when you're like trying to build up your eyeshadow, or something to set your whole eye area after you put on an eyeshadow primer. So if I'm all over the place, I do apologize. I'm just like so exhausted today. And then, yeah, that's it. This is what the eyeshadows look like. So let's go ahead and do the swatches. For those people who are not familiar with Colourpop eyeshadow palettes, I just want to let you guys know that the bottom of the eyeshadow palette is actually magnetized, and you can actually pluck these eyeshadows out. If you wanted to travel with a specific shade, you can feel free to do so. And I think that's definitely one of the advantages when you buy a Colourpop eyeshadow palette, and you can really trust and rely on the magnet at the bottom because they are very strong. It keeps all of the eyeshadows intact, in place, or whatever. And if you have other Colourpop eyeshadow palettes in your collection, you can just mix and match the shadow that you can bring, and you can just bring it all together like that. You know what I mean? So cute. So for the first shade, we have Hungry Ghost. Now what I like about this pressed glitter is that it sticks on its own It has this beautiful glitter into it. It kind of reminds me of mermaids when you look at it. Not that I've seen a mermaid, but like, you know, artificial mermaids. What am I talking about? But anyway, that's that. It's so beautiful. And then we have the shade Transcend. Now, you can't really see Transcend, guys, and that is only because it's more of like a skin tone color. And if you guys are new to my channel, just want to let you guys know that when I swatch eyeshadows, I don't have any base in my hand, okay? And then next we have Sidetracked. So this one it's more of like a chocolate shade. It's not super dark. And then it has a little bit of gold shimmer into it. So also I forgot to mention that Transcend, it's a matte shade. And then moving on, we have Fly Away. So Fly Away is a metallic shade. It's really nice. It's not like super bronzy. It's more of like kind of like I can't really fully like describe the shade, but it's almost rose goldish, kind of. Now let's move on to the second row. So we have Satin Wings. So this shade, it kind of looks brown in the pan, but when you swatch it on, it kind of looks a little bit peachy. And the next shade is called Choufie. It's actually a French word. I looked it up online, and it's a translation of heat. Now this shade specifically, it's kind of like new to my eyes, which is weird. I know I have like a gazillion palettes, but it has a lot of yellow into it, which makes it a little bit unique to my eyes. Then we have Groove, the other pressed glitter shadow. Guys, you will love these formulas, especially like the pressed glitter ones, because they perform really nicely and, you know, very minimal effort when you work with them. And then this is a pressed Super Shock shadow in the shade Dwindle. When you look at the pan, you can't actually really tell which one is like the Super Shock one, and it doesn't really say it's in the back. Maybe on their website it might state there, but I'm familiar with Super Shock shadows because I do own a couple of them. So this one, it's a beautiful, like, it's more of like a pinky, more of like metallic, but it has this wet texture into it, which is really nice, and I'm pretty sure that's something that is also going to be workable around your eyes. Now let's move on to the last row. So we have Meteorite, and then we have Crisscross, and then we have, it's like 3 letter O's, so like O or something. And then lastly, we have Swallowtail. So everything in the last row is matte, and as you can see, it's really nice and it's intense, and not to mention I don't even have any primer at all. So these are all your shades. And now let's move on to the tutorial. So first I will be getting Transcend and apply that all over my eye area. This is going to be my wash color, and then after that I would like to get Satin Wings and apply that on my crease. I'm going to start to create a little bit of definition, and then after that we're going to be getting Crisscross and apply that on the inner and outer corner of our eyes. After that, for the center of my lid, I'm going to be applying whatever. So I'm just going to apply that using a flat brush, and of course I'm going to be using the highlight of this palette, which is Hungry Ghost. So for this one, this is a pressed glitter, so I'm going to go ahead and use my fingers to apply that on my eyes. So I'm not just focusing it on the center of my lid. What I want to do is that I just want to apply it all over my eye area. I'm spreading them really nicely. My intention is that, you know, to spread the glitters apart so you can still see the depth of the, you know, eyeshadow that we just created. And then after that, I'm just going to create a winged eyeliner just so because I feel like it. Apply some lashes, use the same exact brush that we have used in the center of our lid. I did not dip my brush anymore. This is just a leftover from the brush, and it works perfectly. And then after that, I'll be applying some mascara, and that's basically it for the eye makeup look. So overall, guys, I really do think that this is a good palette. I don't find anything wrong with the palette. So far, so good. Though we only use a couple of shades, so it's kind of like too early for me to say that. But based on the swatches and the feel of it, this is definitely something that you can use to build up on your eye area. The price is very affordable. It has some pressed glitters that I feel like it will last you for like eternity. And even though you're probably gonna think like this one, the glitter one that has like large glitters into it, surprisingly it's actually super comfortable with the eyes. There are no fallouts whatsoever. So in the future, if I feel anything wrong with it, I'll just add it on the description box. But if you're gonna ask me if I like this or not, I definitely like it. Actually, I love it. I know it's weird. I just used it one time and I'm like super all over. So again, these are just my opinions. Don't come for me. I just love how they blend. I love how they perform. And I really love how they are easy. So easy to blend with. And I really love the fact that they have this really nice cream shade right over here that I can put all over my lid to start with. So that is pretty much it for today, guys. We are down to the last eyeshadow palette in the collection, which is the Butter Me Up. So if you guys haven't watched my review on the Gimme Butterflies, again, it's on my description box below. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment box down below. Which eyeshadow palette are you gonna get in the collection? And I'll see you next time. Bye!